Hey everybody, welcome to MLB Show 25, Philadelphia Phillies franchise. We're in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series, and we got Ranger Suarez on the hill for the Phillies against Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers. So yeah, let's just get into it.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Just about to get started, and today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one away. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The designated hitter, Alec Bohm.
Bohm, an all-star a season ago, hitting third in the lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Glasnow ready to deal. In for a strike. And it's 0-2.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Bohm tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. And the runner stays where he is.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Real Muto. And there's a strike.
0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Popped up. Freeman has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in L.A., and our pitcher in this game, Ranger Suarez.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boo. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That clips the corner.
Well, off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next to hit, Hesung Kim. And he takes a strike.
0-1. Ball.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Arenado makes the grab, and that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Glass now back to work. And that is out of play. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw on to Freeman, and Castellanos is out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Byron Buxton in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
Second inning here, no score. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back, bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And that drops in for a strike.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One out, bases empty. That one misses. Ball two.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. This one in the air right field. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
3 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with the quick free pass.
This is Bryson's stop. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. That's hard hit in the line. Laureano makes the catch. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Arenado, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
First and second, 1 out. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 so far. There's your strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Arenado around third. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Edman makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the NLCS. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's outside. 2-2. And a base hit into right. And the postseason success continues for him.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now batting Max Kepler. In the air, right field. Pajes going back on this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers 0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, digging in, Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Laureano comes up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. That's a little high. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Little chopper rolls foul. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Turner. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And there's a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singing.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he just misses. Arenado in his 13th season, 33 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And another ball, double-barreled action in the bullpen. Landon Knack up and loosening in the pen. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. Too low, and it's ball 3. Glasnow maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. That
That's
one
ball
misses. Ball 3. And that clips the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. That'll be it for Glass now. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Clayton Kershaw.
Number 22.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about
Clayton
middle innings, and
Kershaw.
you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. That misses the
Outside,
zone.
that's a ball.
1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And there's a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Pajes moving under this one. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. To the plate. Save. It's 5-1.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're midway in the 4th, It's the Phillies 5 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
And now,
Dodgers,
Hae-Sung Kim.
second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's Mookie Betts. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In for a strike, 0-1. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in easily. The 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Stays alive. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and Betts is set down. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down here 5-1. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Kershaw back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Kershaw, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And that ball is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
And now for the Phillies, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Nolan
Now
Arenado.
batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In the air, right field. Pajes makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. And that one clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Way high.
Upstairs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting, the right
Andy
fielder,
Pajes steps to the plate for the
Pajes.
Dodgers. Misses outside. Ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one to first, and that goes foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., the batter now, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, there's low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Kershaw deals.
Ball.
One down, base is empty. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. Hernandez has it sized up. Corrals it. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. Harper retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ramon Laureano. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And Laureano is retired. Here's Kike Hernandez. He popped out his first time. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
First baseman.
Back to the top of the Dodgers
Freeman.
order. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Boom. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Aye.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Kepler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That misses.
1 ball,
And a
2
count
strikes.
1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pages makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right
Nick
fielder,
Castellanos will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit in the air left field. Laureano makes the play, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Hassan Kim.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. Harper steps on first for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ohtani.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Buxton gets under it, and there are 2 outs. Here's Mookie now. Just missed. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get the out. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it 6-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. Now 1 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Out towards left center. Edman in position. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
Suarez back to work. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. There's the strike. And it's fouled away. Good eye in that spot.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Two outs. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Number 43. Anthony Banda.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Landon Knack getting loose out there. Gonsolin also throwing. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one popped in the air, left field. Laureano makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Man, Dodger Stadium is so beautiful. Really a gorgeous place to play baseball. The weather is always perfect. You know, Tommy Lasorda managed the Dodgers for more than 20 seasons, and he called this place blue heaven on earth. You and I, we had the privilege of walking past the Vin Scully broadcast booth and many times seeing him in there getting ready for a ball game. When I think of this place, I think of Vin Scully.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Ooh,
No ball,
Baya.
2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
There's a swing and a drive. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So two in scoring position with one out. JT Realmuto steps in. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Max Kepler at the plate. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Strike 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Dodgers 1. Last chance for the home team. Here is Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Oh, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
The Phillies up big in this one here in the late stages of game 3. And foul ball. And he'll 2. Swing and a miss. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start
Now
this
batting.
inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 strike away. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. First pitch just misses. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of the NLCS. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And holy cow, Ranger Suarez is trying to basically make a push to say, hey, you guys going to have to resign me. It's going to take a lot of money to keep me in here because look at me, I am a postseason beast. Yeah, it's no doubt he was definitely Mr. Postseason today. Offensively, we did a great job. 10 hits with 8 runs. It's like just dominant. Buxton and Castellanos go yard, but that's the great part. We only had 2 home runs, and the rest of it was just regular baseball, just driving people home. And it's like just doing that kind of baseball is like nice and refreshing and really, really good. And yeah, it's just, we just basically dominated, basically kept their lineup quiet. They had Ohtani back in the lineup today. Yeah, it's just absolutely nuts. And we touched up last now. Yeah, very, very happy with our performance today. So, let's take a look at how the series is. You can see we are up. It is now 3-0. We got Joe Ryan against Sasaki in Game 4. Can we pull out the sweep? I would have never guessed a sweep would even be in order the way we played the first 2 games. But after that last game, anything's possible. So, for David B69, this is MLB The Show 25, and I am out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace!